this say? I'll try and give you a very random example that just popped into my mind right now. Let us say government comes up with some policy, okay, that the taxes, realistically, government makes a policy that taxes on crypto will be now 30%. Policy by the government, yes. Some people, a handful of people say, we are protesting against this. Okay, protest starts, candles are being put up. Okay, few people are protesting. Scenario A, that is, let us say 1%, I mean, see, not all are going to trade it, right? Let us say 100 people are trading in cryptos, and 100 is a significant number of population, let us say. Okay, out of 100, 5 people are protesting. Scenario A, and out of 100, 80 people are protesting. Protest is same. Protest है, ये तो same है. Where do you feel that there is a chance that government might reverse its decision? 80 people. Remember the farm case in North India? I don't remember what happened in Haryana and Punjab. Something against the farmer or something like, I don't know exactly. Some farm laws. Remember just before the UP election? Correct. Some farmers assume just a handful of farmers might have protested. Do you think the decision might have been reversed? But then Chakka Jam and something, they had a lot of movement there. And huge number of farmers protested. Was the decision reversed? Yes. Now I'm repeating my sentence and you have to give me the answer. This is a question. Does volume matter? Same logic. Okay, now tell me. Stock was in a sideways trend. Break out. Okay, with heavy volumes break out. Big green candle, you remember that right now, sure? This big green candle, and as well it was with huge volumes. Can I say this is a sign that it is green, big green candle, and huge volume? Can I say there's a great chance that this uptrend can continue now for some time? Yes. Scenario number 2, big green candle with very less volumes. Can I say the backing was very less? If the backing was less, can that breakout fail? And when I say the breakout might fail, people call it as a false breakout. Have you understood this? So breakout plus good volumes will ideally hold true. Breakout with very less volumes can be a false breakout. Is this understood? The interpretation of volume is clear. But what is the big question? What is volume? Yeah, what is volume nature? Number of shares that change hands is volume, huh? But what is volume? Do not add out. Trading you कहीं जरूर मिल जाएगा. Correct. चलो, so what I'll do, first of all, I'll remove all my indicators so that I can show you clearly. Remove all my indicators on that. Wow, nice start. We'll take another script. Your favorite group? Adani Wilmer. It's okay. I was just trying to show that on the chart as well. Adani Wilmer only, correct? Wait. This is correct. We'll just try and test this out. Now tell me, this is an okay, instead of the trend, because see, can I say the data is very less to define a trend? And plus I'm telling stocks like Adani, it's really difficult to find a trend. But it behaves the way it wants to, right? But after big uptrend, you see a big red candle. And what is the characteristic of this big red candle? See? What is the characteristic? No wick. No wicks. Open and high is the same. Low and close is the same. Can I say strong bear candle and big bear candle? Almost 5% also. This is called as the lower circuit, if you remember basics of stock market. Open 5%, open 5% lower, 5% lower throughout the day. Okay? Yes? Ideally with a sentiment of lower circuit, it should have gone down, but it is Adani Wilmer. कैसे फंसाया लोगों को? Now it went up. So those who did a short here, they got trapped. Okay? Now it went up. Now the person who had done designs here, he said, I know Adani Wilmer. Big red candle. There are little people. Something going on now. I want to learn from my mistakes. You know what happens? Now it is straight to trade. So intraday trade to trade. If a script is like trade to trade, there are different categories, right? If a stock is defined as trade to trade, you can't do an intraday trading in that. You have to take a delivery first and then sell. But let's not do it right now. Wait. Let me just complete this part. We are on volumes. How volumes can help us to determine whether this is something which is logical or illogical. Okay. How do I understand where is the volume? So for that, you go to indicators. So right now, till now what we have done, this is the script name. This is time frame. Correct now? This is the type of chart, line, Fibonacci, candle, whatever. So 3 things from the left we have done till now. Which 2 things one last name? First one is the symbol, name. This is the time frame. And the third one is candle, type of chart. Now let's move one step towards the right, indicator. In indicator, I'll use volume. Can you see volume here? Okay, plain volume, nothing volume, oscillator, net volume, volume, normal volume. Okay, and close. Now you can see these bars right here. Yes? All these are the volume bars. Can you see that? Yes? Let's try to make them more visible. Okay. Now I'll tell you one more very interesting point. Okay. 2 points to be noted here. But still, this one, ideally it should have gone down from here. Now tell me, this big sell-off, but see how much is the volume? Volume is pretty less. So it's not big sell-off. Volume is very similar to what has been happening for the last few days. Correct? Now see this. If I'm talking about this volume, okay, previous day was high. Ignore that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost above all these you can see this volume. Can you see it? I think it's very much visible on the screen as well. Correct? The horizontal line you can check. This is high as compared to last so many days. Are you with me? Yes? So with that, what do I understand? This time the sell was with higher volumes. With higher volumes. Okay. Should I tell you one more additional way? Yes? For that, you'll have to go to indicators again. Everyone pay attention. Go to moving averages. Okay, by the way, Yes. What do I mean by 5 days moving average? Last 5 days data add divided by 5. Simple. So what are we taking a simple moving average? But wait, once you take this moving average, by default, what is the moving average in trading? I'll tell you. By default, it is a 9-day moving average. Can you see MA 9? 9 trading sessions average. So with this, you can understand currently it is above the 9-day moving average, or is it below the 9-day moving average? 9-day typically tells you the short term thing. Huh? So if you see here, once this was broken, it fell. Can you observe this? Yes, and it has been across this line for such a long time. Are you with me? But right now I'm interested in the average of the price or average of the volume. What are we learning? Volume. So I want the average of volume. So what you can do is hover your mouse here again to moving average. Can you see the settings tab here? Click on that. Okay. Here what can you see? Length is 9. So 9 days ka data we are taking. But what is the source? 9 days of what? Closing price. Drop down. And what can you see here? Of volume. Correct? Then I say okay. Okay to here? Now this blue line that you can see is what? Last 9 days moving average of the volume. Correct? Now let's again compare the same thing. This big red candle. Tell me is the volume below the average or above average? So selling has come, but at below average volume. And did this fail? Did this fail? Yes, why? Because the price continued moving higher. Now let's see this. This big red and see this. Is it above average? Yes. Again, these are examples. Will it happen every time? But at least we'll give you a thought process. We'll give you a guiding line that whenever I'm concluding anything, always also check the volume. And is volume above? So, and remember the analogy. Who is protesting? Few or many? If it is few, chances that it might fail. And if the protest is by many, chances that it might pass. Is higher. Is the logic also clear? Yes, volumes are really important. Yes. Now we want to take it from the top so that everyone again recalls how we did this. First, I'll just remove this. Yes, please. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. So she is asking a very good and basic question. For those who are learning this for the first time, this is an obvious question. That why are the volume bar charts red and green? It is just replicating the color of the candle. Color of the candle is green, volume bar will be green. Color of the candle is red, volume bar will be red. Perfect. Okay. So I'm closing this off. I'm going back to trading view. So who can tell me? I want everyone to tell me how to put up volume and how to put up a 9-day volume on the price as well as on the volume chart. Okay. Who can tell? Full. Shreya wants to tell. Shreya nice batch में answer नहीं किया था. Yes, Shreya. You want to do it here? You don't need to tell. Okay. I'll click here. हाँ. Okay. Go to the search bar. उसको mic तो दो. तो आवाज नहीं आएगा यहाँ तक. Yes. Then you have to go on Adani Wilmar. Then launch chart, then on indicators, then volume, just volume. Yeah. Next, which indicator? Then on indicators, then moving averages. Yes. This is by default. Okay. Now I change it to settings. How many days? So yeah, so and on volume, yeah. आपण पुढे येऊन ते दाखवूनच द्यायला पाहिजे गरजेचं नाही ना आपण टाळ्या वाजवू शकतो. Thank you for the ground of applause for the cricket. Okay, so volumes are clear, no doubt at all. Fantastic. With that, let's move on with the next one. So we have understood the trends post break, and we have also understood the volume and volume interpretation. Correct? Do you want to write down this step by step how to check volumes, required or not required? You can just write, for those who don't know basics, main thing is you have to go to the indicators tab. That is important. Indicators tab, then volume. So you can just write down the key points, something like this. That it will be indicators, then volume, and in volume you go to the settings wheel, and in that what will you choose? Volume instead of close. That's it. In source. Simple and clear. चलो moving on. Take a stop. Number of shares that change hands is equal to volume. Correct? Huh? रेटचा काही संबंध नाही त्याच्यात. किती लोकांनी घेतला आणि विकला. शी इज आस्किंग डज द व्हॉल्यूम चार्ट. सो इफ यू रिमेंबर हां 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 तसं नाही करणार आपल्याला. So for example, if you can see some candles like this, okay, and then you can see a big red candle here, okay. Assume the open price is 100 and the close price is 95, okay. You can see the volume charts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Is your question something like this, that this volume, big volume, at what price did this happen? Is that your question? The pricing on the bar, हाँ हाँ हाँ. You're trying to mix up two things. This is only about the price, and this is only about the volume. You will never get to know that at what volume maximum shares were traded, at what price they were traded. So for that there is another indicator, something like a VWAP, volume weighted average price or something like that. VWAP. We can take that later, not today. So this will just tell us the price. At 100 was the open, 95 was the close on that particular day. If it's a daily candle. So understand this. I'll try to explain this. Everyone please pay attention and tell me if you have 100% clarity. It's a daily candle. Open at 100 at 9:15, closing at 95 at 3:30. And this is the volume. This volume just tells me that it was an above average selling today. This doesn't tell me that majority of the people sold at 95 or majority of the people sold at 97 or at 90. That I can't come to know based on this. It just tells me above average selling and total price movement. Khatam. No direct correlation at what price, what was the value. That we can't come to know based on this candle. Okay? Yes? Correct. I'll show. So you're saying height of the bar has got nothing to do with the height of the candle. Is that what you said, right? Correct, absolutely. So for example, this was the height of the candle. This was talking only and only about what price? Price, open and close. And this is just the volume. Volume is not about open close. This is a number. This is an absolute number. 100, 150, 170. How many shares change hands? That's it. So this bar doesn't talk about open, high, close. This is the volume bar. Correct. So that is the reason why we are trying, the whole point that I was telling you, why we are doing this exercise. Because I want to know that this price, which had a big fall, was it with a big support, with a lot of protesters, or very less protesters? These are the number of people who are protesting. That's how we can visualize. And this is the price movement. Okay? Simple here. Yes? Shall we move on? Now we come to some interesting types of candles. So here you can see, we are moving ahead with the price section, and here we talk about types of candlesticks. Once your eyes start understanding the types of candles, it becomes really easy for you, really interesting for you. You'll be much more confident while taking any trade. So next almost 1 hour, we will be understanding whether I should be ideally taking a buy side or I should be doing a sell side. But as I've already told you, this is one of the triggers, one confirmation. Ideally, I trade on at least 2 to 3 confirmations. Okay? Yes? So what sort of confirmations? What all we want to do under one? The very first type of candle is what? Bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing. Okay? Bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing. So visually also, what I believe in technical analysis is rather than theory, the chart tells us, the chart speaks for itself. Okay? But I can't just avoid writing any theory, so this is for you. When your time comes, please read that. But this will actually tell you everything about what is a bullish engulfing, what is a bearish engulfing. Shall I start? Everyone ready? Everyone chatting? Everyone chatting? Everyone chatting? Very good. Okay. So see here you can see one candle. First we're learning what? Bullish engulfing candle. Now 100% attention. What has happened? Let's understand. We'll go step by step. Step number 1. It was a downtrend. Now trend's importance you'll understand. Step number 1. It was a downtrend. Then we saw a red candle. Okay. Then we saw a green candle which engulfed the entire body of the previous candle. मोठ्या माशाने छोट्या माशाला खाऊन टाकलं. What? No color. I have not printed color notes for you. तू पॅटर्न कसा लावला? तू वेगळाच असतोस काहीतरी. वरती काय लिहिलं? आम्हाला bullish आराम करू शिकवते मी तुला. I am teaching bullish engulfing. You take out a different chart and say something is wrong in my notes. असं छायाचा चान्स सोडत नाही मी. लगेच छाया लावली. He thought one mistake we have found. There is one more mistake maybe. Okay. So everyone, for those who don't understand Marathi, मोठा मासा छोटा मासा theory, it's like a small fish is being eaten up by a big fish, and this is a fish. Okay. Okay. So that's how a bullish engulfing and a bearish engulfing look like. So what is here? This is the open. This is the close. This is the open. This is the close. Can I say that the second candle completely engulfed the first candle? Can I say the body of the second candle completely covers the body of the first candle? Yes or no? Yes. That is an example of a bullish engulfing. Now understand the name. Why bullish engulfing? The second candle is bullish, green in color, and what is it doing? It is engulfing the previous candle. That is the bullish engulfing. This is typically a reversal candle. What do we call this as a reversal candle? Because this candle indicates, this pair of candle indicates that now the down move. We can also call it as a down move. Down move is not better because see, I'll tell you a small difference between, we are using this interchangeably. I should not be doing that ideally, but every single time going down deep, there is a small difference between down move and a down trend. Trend is generally when it's long number of days. That's when I said trend has been established. This is how much data? 7 days data. So this is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. On 5 days candles, I can't say it's a down trend. It's a down move. So just in case I'm using it interchangeably, you should know what I'm talking about. If it is longer in duration, it's a down trend. And if I'm talking about shorter duration, it's a down move. Okay. So ideally, after you see a bullish engulfing candle, what should you see? Ideally, there is what should I call? Very good. It will be an up move rather than we started an uptrend. We went out with an up move. Is this understood? Yes. So tell me what are the 3 steps? Step number 1, down move or a down. Could it also happen at the end of a down trend also? In our notes, it's a down move. Okay. If I show you a big graph proper, it could also be at the end of a down trend. Possible. That is step number 1, down move or down trend. So step number 2, you see the 2 candle pair with a bullish engulf and then an up move or an uptrend starts. Clear? So quickly tell me, if This is today. This is today. Now we'll come to that. Wait. He's asking about volumes, but wait for a minute. If this is today, ideally will you do a buy side trade or a sell side trade? Obviously a buy side trade. Can I say this is the first confirmation? Yes. Now going back to our volume example. This has happened with mind-blowing volumes. Second confirmation. Can I say I'll be more convinced while taking this trade? Yes. Have you understood this? Yes. Bullish engulfing is clear? Shall I teach you examples of bullish engulfing first and then we'll come back to bearish engulfing? He's asking what needs to be engulfed? The body and the wick. Pura has to be engulfed. Or only if the body is engulfed, that is enough. Text again. What we see in this image is a textbook image. Textbook image, ideal definition, body should be engulfed. Okay? Real life can happen, wick is also covered. Sometimes it's cut to cut. That open and open are more or less similar, but open is properly engulfed. We need to have our mind open to interpret bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, whatever. Okay? Yes. She's asking, can this be green and can this be red? No. Can this be green? Can this be green? No. Color is also specific. Why? Because the downtrend is there. The red is again showing downtrend only, and that has been killed by a big green candle. So the colors are also very important. It has to be a red engulfed by a green. And if you see, shall I put it on bearish engulfing also? Who can tell me what is bearish engulfing? Is it exactly the opposite? So tell me what is step number 1? Up move or an uptrend. Correct? Because it is an up move or uptrend, the first one is a green candle. Okay. So now everyone pay attention for 1 minute. Can I say, continuing with the trend, the buyers are strong and they have taken the price higher till here. Everyone please pay attention. The buyers, the bulls are strong and they are taking the price higher and higher and higher. Next day what happens? The bulls are again taking the price higher to this level and also end up to this level. Then who took the charge? Bulls said, bears said, send me now. Who's on the driver's seat now? Bears. And they take it so much lower that it goes below the previous open also. And it closes way below than that. So who has taken complete charge? Who's in the driving seat now? Bears. And they said, now we'll take it lower. And that is why we see this followed by a down move. Is this understood? Yes. Shall we see some examples? You have a doubt? There was a bearish engulfing in Adani also? Yes. Very good. Yes, absolutely yes. Now who can tell me whether it was a proper bearish engulfing or not? Anyone can answer actually. What is step number 1? Up move. Correct? And after the up move, what do you see? After the up move, what do you see? This is the green and it has been engulfed by the red. Complete engulfed now. Again, body has been engulfed. Has the wick been engulfed? No. But it is important that the body needs to be engulfed. So this also happened. Engulfing happened and then down. Now you are also getting that. This engulfing has happened with a good. Oh, sorry. My drawing. My God. Okay. Line marriage is okay. Correct. So this has happened with good volume, above average volume as well. Have you understood this? Can we take 2 more examples? Yes. Good. Chalo. For those who have never done, who are doing this for the first time, second, let me see. Okay. You can already see a circle. What type of candle is that? Bullish engulfing. Correct? Step number 1, down move. Step number 2, engulf, and from there, tuck. Okay. Can you go to the next one? Yes. This was more of a downward, but then a little bit of sideways. And then followed by a bearish engulfing. Yes. Correct? That is kind of engulf. This one, right? This again you have to keep your mind open to count as a bullish engulfing. Why? Because the low points are almost the same. So this is not with full conviction. Comparatively low conviction. Okay? But is this a classic engulf? And say Bears are in the driver's seat. Correct? Now see this. No, this lower is a volume chart actually. So what I wanted to tell you is sometimes, now with double confirmation, see this. So this was kind of a downtrend but then trying to recover. Proper bullish engulfing. Is this textbook? Proper textbook? Oh, is this engulf with big volumes? This is the volume now. This is way too higher than the previous ones. Ideally it should have gone and see what has happened. Oh, to the moon. And that is why what is important. Stop loss is important. You should be ready to book a loss. You should not feel bad that you booked a loss. You can imagine if you would have said, I'll wait for some time, and then you bet what would have happened. Correct? I'm showing you failures for some reason. I'm actually, otherwise as a teacher, I should not be showing this. Because I want to build your confidence. But yes, I know the indicator very nice, and it will work that way. Rather than building your confidence, I want to tell you what happens practically. It can very well go in the opposite direction. And that is why stop losses are important. He said every time you're saying wait for confirmation, this time it wasn't the confirmation too. So next day confirmation, that is the third confirmation. Right now we have talked only about 2 confirmations. One is the type of candle and second one is the volume. Only 2 confirmations we have learned till now. Okay, third one, many confirmations we'll talk about, don't worry. Okay, Vijay, can we move on? Yes? No confusion about bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing? Yes? Let us move on to the next one. Bullish harami? Astoy bola. Acha madna astoy. And ACC. Okay, we'll check ACC. Ooh. The latest candle you're talking about? Or the this one? Okay. I want everyone to tell me, is this a bearish engulfing candle? I want everyone to tell me, is this a bearish engulfing candle? Correct. So here what has happened? Arey yaar, my drawing man. Rectangle बनाएगी. थोड़ा सा होते थे. Look at only these two. What was step number 1? People, what was step number 1? First is trend. Ideally, it should have been an up move and then bearish engulf. Then it could have been a stronger confirmation. Right now, it is already a down move. Okay, so this doesn't fit into again the textbook example of what is a bearish engulfing. Which top one? This one. This one, if you are saying that is correct. You will find a lot of examples. 1 minute, let me just clear this off. Correct. So she's asking that if this is happening, such a big red candle, can that be a continuation of the downtrend? Can it happen? I'm not saying. But if you see, I'm not happy with the volume also. Volume is a little bit below than the 9-day average. So please understand, the fall is there, but not with a lot of strength. The volume is missing. Volume is there, but it's not at least up to the average. It's a little bit below average. But if you check here now, this one was also not with average, with above average volumes. This one was also not with above average volumes. Bears are still in charge. But just understand, I'll put this with an example. He's saying, can I say that the bears are still in charge? Just everyone pay attention for 2 minutes. His question is that, can I say that the bears are in charge? I'll give us an analogy for this. Assume that there is a runner who's practicing and he wants to do 50 laps. His coach has told 50 laps. Okay. First 10 laps are his warm-up laps. He's running at a fair enough speed. Next 10 laps, his speed has increased. Next 10 laps, he's very fast. Next 10 laps, he's super fast. Now in the last 10 ka, uska josh khatam ho raha hai. He's starting down now. Is he completing his target of last 10 laps also? Yes, but at a slower pace, at a lower pace. So now what might happen? Can there still be a downfall? Can there still be a downfall? Yes, but the pace at which it will fall might be lower because of the lower volumes. Are you understanding this? Analogy is clear? Yes? Okay. Evening, sir. We have not covered that, right? ACC and BSc. Oh, okay. Wait. This also I can tell everyone. You just press ACC. Here you can see which exchange it is. Okay, this is National Stock Exchange and ACC Limited you can see here, Bombay Stock Exchange. Okay. Let us come slower. For BSc the volume is higher than the previous volume. Okay, so many ifs and buts. And now there is a reason why you are understanding why we are taking limited number of indicators. Still so many ifs and buts are coming in place. Okay, so here what is happening? Yes, the volume is high. I'm sorry, this candle has engulfed the previous one. Here the volumes are also above the 9 days average. But still I can say that it is a downtrend. And then we can see a bearish rally. Typically doesn't fit into the textbook situation. Why? As per the textbook situation, first it should be an uptrend. Why I'm telling this? Because this is kind of a reversal pattern. What did we write in our notes? When we discussed this for the first time, what did I write here? This is a reversal candle pattern, generally. If we take this example, we call this as a continuation pattern in that case. Is this understood? So I will give comparatively lower weightage here because it's not a reversal kind of a scenario. Had this been exactly opposite, what exactly opposite? This red and this big green, I would have given much higher weightage for this. Is this understood? Everyone clear? Yes? Very good.